Hey guys, today we're going to be having a look at the 3-level reading guide. In this video, we are going to walk through a 3-level reading guide together, and we're going to go through what are the different stages of reading. Personally, I love the 3-level reading guide because it really helps us to learn that reading is individual and personal, and that we all read a book in a slightly different way. The purpose of the 3-level reading guide is so that you can consider and think about a text without your teacher explicitly telling you what something means, what the symbolism is, how to interpret and understand this text. The purpose of the 3 levels of reading is for you to develop this skill on your own and not need to rely on your teacher to explicitly teach you every step. This is a life skill, and it's something that will help you to really love and develop your reading. So the 3 levels of reading are literal, inferential, and evaluative. We normally start with the literal, which is the surface, what's happening, and we only consider what is written in the text. Now, this is the level that should be pretty similar between you and your peers and friends. The next step is the inferential level, where we're reading between the lines and we're thinking a little bit outside the text. We're starting to take in a little bit of our knowledge outside of just what is written on the page. And the 3rd level is evaluative. And in that level, we're really analysing the text, we're using our opinion, and we're thinking more outside the text than we are in any other level. Now, the image that we're going to be looking at is an image created by Shaun Tan from Tales of Outer Suburbia. The literal level is when we look at what is happening, what is stated in fact, what is the text about on the surface, where is the text set, who is in the text, and all that really basic information that just is really on the surface of the text. Now, what I'm going to ask you to do is to pause here and answer 1 or 2 of these questions for yourself and see how you go. So, my literal understanding is that there is a girl reading a novel. The girl is surrounded by creatures who are also reading. These creatures are not animals that exist in our real world. Instead, they have features that are both man-made and natural. We can see that there's a tap. We can see that one that kind of has the face of a crocodile. The girl is on a tall hill away from town, but there is a town in the distance. It does appear to be a sunny day, but there is smog far away, coming from a factory. So, what did your literal look like? It might have been similar to mine. You might have picked up on some slightly different details, but the idea with the literal is that there really is a correct answer. These are the things that have been stated. They are fact. We know that it has happened. Now for the inferential level. This is my personal favourite of all 3 levels. In this, we ask, what do you infer? What do you think the text might be about? What are the themes, the ideas, the key messages? And are there any literary devices used within this text? Okay, so pause here and we'll see what you come up with. Okay, so I struggled to make my inferential short enough to fit on the page, so I will elaborate a little bit more on what I've written there. So the author has used personification of the creatures. I actually think that the animals or creatures that we can see there are from the books that the young girl has read in the past. I also think that they're kind of an embodiment or a symbol of her own imagination and personality. So I think that these are kind of all of her imagination coming to life and the things that she's read coming to life as well. I think that they're having a book club together and that she's sharing her love of reading with them. I also wonder if there is a message about how novels can help us to escape the world. We can see the town in the background that's looking smoky. It's not looking very attractive, but up on the hill she's surrounded by friends, she's surrounded by nature, and it's nice and peaceful and calming. So that's an example of the inferential level. It can be really helpful if you're doing this on a written text to include quotations that prove or help to support your ideas. Also remember that in the inferential level, there are multiple different interpretations. There are incorrect answers, but these incorrect answers are if you have literally read the text in the wrong way. So if you came up with different interpretations, that's actually a really good thing. The next and final step is the evaluative stage. Now, the evaluative stage is based around your opinion. It's based around your point of view and how you feel about the text. So the questions we're going to look at are: how has the author created the literary world? Did you like the literary devices the author has used, or would you use some different ones? Did you like the voice that they created? Do you like the main characters? Did you like the setting? And how would you improve the text to become better? At the evaluative stage, we will all have our own different opinions. The main thing is that we're supporting that opinion with evidence. So pause here and we'll have a look at the evaluative level. I found that the personification of the creatures was mesmerizing, and I was drawn towards the one-eyed creature that's towards the left of the image. His large eyes looking carefully at me, almost inviting me in to become part of the group. The tone and voice is peaceful and calming, and I really liked that feature of the image. But how I would improve it is that I felt that there could be a more powerful message. Given the background of the township, I wonder if that message could be something about the dangers of the city and town compared with nature and learning and reading. How did you go with your evaluation? Did you include some evidence to support your ideas? I hope that you can see the benefits of the 3-level reading guide. For me, the benefits are 5 different reasons. The first is that it's based around you, your ideas, your understanding, your own personal reading. Edmund Wilson once said that no 2 persons ever read the same book, and that's what this guide can really help you with, reading individually. It also allows us to read at a deeper level. It starts with the basics and moves deeper and becomes more complex as we go through. It also helps us to not skip one of these levels and to really stop and think about what we're reading. It can be done with any type of text. I'd normally use it with a novel, film, or poetry, but as we can see there, you can even do it with an image, a painting, or any other type of text. It's even better when you can share this with your friends, okay? This way that it will push your thinking into new ideas and it will extend what you already know and were thinking. To me, the most important thing is that it creates independence for you. You become less reliant on the teacher to just tell you and spoon feed you what the ideas are. You can stop and think for yourself and create your own unique interpretation of the text. I hope this video has helped. Good luck.